Greetings, greetings, greetings. I hope all is well. Coach T, I already walked over a mile, and I already did one walk in Kentucky. I'm doing a second one. Actually, the first one I started got railroaded with my thoughts, and I just went with it, and I just went ahead and spoke my truth right then and there. But this one right here is about, in a world full of chaos, how do you find your way through? In a world full of chaos, how do you find your way through? So guys, there's so much information out there. You have information on the internet, you have Google, you have all the different search engines out there, right? Yahoo, so many more. I'm just gonna name the one I can remember off the top of my head. Bling, Microsoft Edge, all these different stuff, right? You got all this stuff you can search information and gain information. You have so many media stations. You have the news station, you have TMZ station, you have self-talk stations, you have so many coaching programs, online coaching program, offline coaching program, group coaching program, one-on-one coaching programs. You have encyclopedias that hardly anybody I know use, dictionaries, so many resources like that. Then you have books, self-help books, fiction books, non-fiction novels. Then you have so many movies, a plethora of movies to pick from to learn about life and what life has to offer and how to make decisions. And I think now we live in a movie land where everybody look at so many movies, they play it out for themselves. So with all the information and resources and places you can get information from, it's limitless, right? Are you fact checking it, or are you going with one source? Are you only looking at the Fox News channel, or you only looking at ABC News? Or you only listening to TMZ News and going with that? And somebody would say pick one so you can have some talk about it and you can be an expert on it. That's what most folks gonna say. But I say, hey, compare and contrast and do critical thinking. Think deeper than what you see on the surface. Think more about what exactly the reason why they present this information, who's presenting information, what they hope to gain from it. Everybody gains something from information they put out. What do you hope to gain from this information? What would they hope to gain from this information? Read it with that intent, then you'll understand why. Everybody likes, approvals, ratings, stars, reviews, everything, right? So most people are putting out content for those reasons. I'm probably the only idiot out here that's just being genuine and talking from my heart and talking from my head and speaking out loud what I'm thinking on the inside, giving it to everyone and not caring about likes, shares, reviews, or checks. Do I want them? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, but I want it from authentic people that like what message I'm giving out, that's flowing well with them, that it makes sense to them, and it helping and encouraging and pushing them to move forward. That's what I want to gain from it. Not doing it just for saying stuff about men, dogging men for women to love me, or dogging women for men to love me. I'm not doing it. I'm not dogging people for someone else benefit, for them to like me, right? For them to follow me, for me to say, man, he giving the truth out. I see so many stuff posted on the internet, and maybe these people be genuine. I don't know. I just don't get it. It seems like they got one angle usually, and they picking an angle. They're not saying it from both sides. I like people that gonna say it from both sides because I want to hear a well-rounded person, not a person saying, hey, here's my angle, here's my niche. I'm only gonna speak about this one piece, and I'm only gonna dog men, or I'm only gonna dog women, or I'm gonna help men's side, or I'm only gonna help women's side, and put the information out like that, which is perfect if we can come together and create a group of people, a panel that's doing it. A team of people that's saying it from their angles, but they get a well-rounded view of all sides, and then they have a conversation at the end. See, that would be cool. But when you just looking to most social media and everybody got these shorts, and they're either talking on behalf of the woman, or talking on behalf of the man, or dogging on behalf of the woman, or dogging on behalf of the man that stuff get old quick for me. I can't do it for long, but some of you people can do it for a long time. And some of you like to share that crap, right? And I think it's crap because it's only one source, one person perspective, and it may be a strong perspective, but it's only one angle, and all their information is aligned with the same information they've been putting out. They just saying a different way, right? Unfortunately, I'm a goal overachiever. Unfortunately, why wait to be great? Goal overachiever means I don't want to be a minimized person. I don't want to do the minimal. I want to do it all. And that's not a jack of trade, a master of all things. That's someone that just open-minded and don't mind stepping up to the challenge of learning more and being more. Now, will I be an expert at anything? Maybe in a couple 20 more years, 30 more years of teaching a little bit of everything, I will become experts in certain lanes, right? And this is my thoughts. At the end of the day, nobody got to agree with me. Nobody got to care. I'm not talking to people for them to agree with me and care. I'm talking to people that care about what I'm saying, that it resonates well with them, and they can take from it. And they can be open-minded, and they can keep moving forward, and they can do multiple things without saying I only can do one thing, all right? And I gotta stay in one niche. Now, I will say you should give a focus to one niche for a long time, and other things as well, right? A focus. I focus on the BRRRR method with real estate for a long time, right? I focus on the rental part of it, the BRRRR and rental. Then I started focusing on subject to deals, owner finance deals, lease option deals. Then I focused on those stuff. So I grew in the process, but I never stayed stagnant saying this is the only thing I do, right? And I know so many people do that. And then I got into wholesaling, and that was the main thing. So wholesaling, BRRRR, and rentals were my main three areas that I try to dive in. It's still not one area, it's three. It's three. I can help people that with renting. I can help people with fixing up and keeping. And I can help people with selling it for a cash right now, getting instant cash. So guys, stop being limited. Stop being limited and be limitless. Go after your dreams and go out it relentless. Go out there like, hey, today's the last day you living. You only can do it today. You got to get it done today. And once you start getting to that point, that's when you start seeing accomplishment after accomplishment after accomplishment, things getting done, and you're not worried about what everybody thinks, because people always got some thinking. So your resources, check more than one, learn to be resourceful, and learn to have unlimited resources to go by. Don't just dig into one and stick with one. Try to compare and contrast at least 2 or 3 of them so you can be well-rounded when you speak about that one subject. And that's kind of how I roll, all right? So not an expert yet in a lot of areas, but going to become one probably in the next 20 years. It takes a lot of hours to become an expert in something. That's why college is built off hours, right? That's a whole nother story. But it takes a lot of hours, and people want stuff instantly, and people want to read something one time and say they got it, and people want to do stuff one time and say they did it and they done it, they got it. Dude, it takes hours in something before you become an expert. You got to just keep moving, keep going, not being afraid of the challenge, not being scared of what people think, and not being limited in your own beliefs, because your beliefs are the ones that matter. Everything else don't. What you believe to be true, as a man thinketh, so shall he be, right? You can will things to be, so stop willing it. And I'm talking to me right there, because I feel like I do that a lot. Coach T, why would you be great? Invest now and grow your future. Let life be life, and you just give your all every day. Coach T.